Attorneys for South Carolina abortion providers had asked a court to temporarily block the new law from being enforced for the next 10 days. But on Friday, Judge Clifton Newman ultimately blocked this new law's enforcement indefinitely until another court rules otherwise.
It's my view that the status quo should be maintained and the matter should be reviewed by the Supreme Court as expeditiously as they determine that they want to review it.
The new law bans most abortions after around 6 weeks, the time before many women know they're pregnant. Attorneys for the abortion providers argued keeping that restriction in place would cause immediate and irreparable harm, as they said had happened when South Carolina's former 6-week ban had been in effect for 51 days last year.
It caused a considerable amount of complications and confusion and the inability of doctors to provide care to women.
They also made the case that this new law is fundamentally the same as South Carolina's previous 6-week abortion ban, which the state Supreme Court ruled in January was unconstitutional and violated the state right to privacy.
The only thing that has changed is that there's no longer a woman on the Supreme Court.
Am I being asked to overrule the Supreme Court?
Attorneys for the state contended this law is different and that Republican lawmakers had tailored the language of the new legislation to address justices' concerns when they struck down the former law.
Where the General Assembly has done this in the past, in good faith, they've basically gone back to a law that was invalidated and said, let's figure out how we can get this right and how we can fix it.
Ultimately, Judge Clifton Newman sided with Planned Parenthood, Greenville Women's Clinic, and abortion providers.
Statute, though it may offer different rationales for justifying the ban as it existed, the Supreme Court has addressed it.
Attorneys for both sides will have to figure out next steps, so this matter could end up back before the state Supreme Court. Reporting in Columbia, I'm Mary Green.